Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You see, it doesn't take a lot to bring me back. Now, keep bobbing in and out, they don't get any more money. You tire yourself out. He's a boy, isn't he, eh? Hope so. Well, how can you tell? You can't tell. You can't tell. You can change overnight. That's nice, Maxie. That is nice. I like that, Maxie. Oh, Maxie. That's down, is it, Ira? That one's down. Must be the cold weather. Well, there's the first song entitled The Girls Who Do. Shall I start it off, Ivor? Shall I start it off?
Did you start it off?
I'll start it off, and you'll creep in, won't you?
I'll creep in.
You'll creep in. I'll give you the key. No, well, he might be home before me, see? I never fall in love with the first girl that I meet. I like to find out first if she lives down my street. I play the waiting game, on that you may depend. To find the girl I'm looking for, I'll get her in the end. I don't like a girl too short, I don't like a girl too tall. As long as she's a sport, for me she's bound to fall. I don't like a girl with brains, I much prefer to dance. Who'll stop me and buy one? She'd like to try one, and I'll try anything one. Here! I don't like the girls who paint their cheeks just like a rose. They may look what they ain't, with powder on their nose. They're painting their toenails. The thing that makes me vex is the way they're dressing. They've got me guessing. I wonder what they're gonna paint next. Yeah, you go. I don't like a girl a bit stuck up and brags a lot, and says that she's got it, what the others haven't got. They all look alike to me. I'm meeting her tonight. If she's got that, what she thinks is it, then I think I'll be all here. Oh. There's a lady got opera glasses on me. She thinks I'm a racehorse. There's a fella won £75,000 in the pool, £75,000. And his father said, son, what are you going to do with all that money? He said, Dad, I'm going to give you £1 to start with. His father said, £1? He said, you lousy, £1? So what are you going to do with the rest? He said, I'm going to get married and go all around the world, then come back and settle down. He said, Dad, what are you going to do with your £1? He looked straight at the boy, looked him right in the eyes, and he said, son, I'm going to marry your mother. I've had a request tonight for a story. And I think it must be a honeymoon couple because he wants me to tell her. And I don't think the story's got anything to do with a honeymoon at all. Well, loosely, perhaps, like What's My Line or Find the Link. It's a little girl, she keeps biting her nails, and Mother says, stop biting your nails, because you know what'll happen to you? She said, what'll happen to me? She said, you won't half get fat if you bite your nails. She said, well, I won't bite them anymore, Mum. Her mother took her shopping, got on a bus, and there's a fella sitting in the corner of the bus weighing about 20 stone. And she said, Mum, I'll get like that one. She said, you'll get worse than that if you bite your nails. She said, well, I won't bite them anymore. And after shopping, they got on another bus. And there's a blonde sitting in the corner. She's carrying a bit of weight as well. That's what I like about you. You're so quick. You're quick. And the kitty kept looking at the blonde kept looking at the kitty. And the blonde, she couldn't stand it any longer, so she said to the kitty, do you know me? And the kitty said, no, but I know what you've been doing. You remember the last time I was here, I sang for you a song. As you know, the songs I sing, I do write myself, and you can only hear them when I sing them. Nobody else dare sing them. I sang a song called Annie and Fanny. Do you remember? Do you remember it, don't you? Well, I'm not going to sing it tonight. I'm writing another one now, a sequel to Annie and Fanny, and it's called A Fan Dancer Minus Her Fan. That's like without, see? A fan dancer minus her fan. I haven't finished it yet, I'm working on it now. I've got the beginning, and I've got a part at the end, but what I'm after is that middle bit. That's what I want. Forget that, I'll be all right. I'll give you a rough idea what it's all about. I'm not going to give you a lot. You're not going to have a lot, because I want it when I come back, you see. I started courting a smashing fan dancer. To marry her, that was my plan. Now it's all off with the smashing fan dancer. She fell down and damaged her fan. Here! I want it to flow like that all the time. Keep moving all the time. It's the middle bit. That's what I'm after, the middle bit. I should get it. It'll come to me. Might come to me about 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't know. Well, that's when I get inspiration. That's when I write all my stuff, you see. If it does, I should be out of bed quick, you know. Oh, write it down. Yes, write it down. Then the finish will be something like this. I'm not quite sure. It'll be something like this. Alas, that poor girl, she's gone home to her mother till her fan is mended or she gets another. You know? And then you all come in with, oh dear, what can the matter be? It'll be all right when I finish it, won't it? Haven't got it finished yet. Now, there's a little song, ladies and gentlemen, all about Russia. This is the finishing song, all about Russia. And before I sing the song, I feel I should tell you something about it, otherwise you won't know what it's all about. Because in Russia, many years ago they did, and I think they do now. I think so. They did everything on the 5-year plan. Made no difference what it was. Yes, they got married on the 5-year plan. They made love on the 5-year. Everything was on the 5-year plan. And I told my girlfriend about it. And I'll tell you about it in song form. The 5-year plan. Mary Ann, let us get together on the 5-year plan. We'll both go off to business. Every morning 'twill be fine. I'll bring my wages home and you can put your bit to mine. Go on, make something of that. Go on, make something of it. Filthy lot, filthy. You say you cannot sleep at night. Your bed is no temptation. Say the word and marry me, and I'll be your salvation. I'll take your Horlicks up to bed and stop your night starvation. Yes, way you go, Ollie, way you go. This is it. Don't touch a rock and roll here. Hit it, Mary Ann, we'll both be as loving as we can. The coffee beans each morning for your breakfast I will grind up. Before I go to bed I'll bolt the door, the clock I'll wind up. And that will give you tons of time for you to make your mind up. Won't it be lovely, Mary Ann? That's it! I heard a shocking story I'd never heard before. They say old Mother Brown can't get her knees up anymore. Some thought it was rheumatics, it may have been the gout. They put it on the secret list in case the news got out. Oh, it was a bloomin' shame to think old Mother Brown would never, never be the same. Oh, she's really on the floor. They say old Mother Brown can't get her knees up anymore. I called upon the Army and told the Air Force too. They'd all stand by in case there was a major job to do. They sent an urgent signal, don't let the country down, in case the news got serious about old Mother Brown. Oh, it was a bloomin' shame to think old Mother Brown would never, never be the same. Oh, she's really on the floor. They say old Mother Brown can't get her knees up anymore. They called a famous doctor, the very best they knew. He said old Mother Brown had only got the bloomin' flu, and soon she would get better, that was his strong belief. Some members of the cabinet then fainted with relief. Oh, it was a bloomin' shame to think old Mother Brown would never, never be the same. Oh, she's really on the floor. They say old Mother Brown can't get her knees up anymore. In case you doubt this story, I'll leave it all to you to weigh up all the facts of life and think what you would do. To go through life without her would really get you down. The country would be in a state without old Mother Brown. Oh, it was a bloomin' shame to think old Mother Brown would never, never be the same. Oh, but now she's right as rain, and she can do the knees up, knees up, knees up once again. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown, knees up, Mother Brown. Under the table you must go, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. If I catch you bending, I'll lock my head right off. Oh, knees up, don't get the knees up, Mother Brown. One thing you're sure to know, there's always someone worse off than you. Although the road is rough and things are pretty tough, there's many get it rougher and they kind of find it tougher. So be careful how you grouse about your lot. Just be thankful for the little you have got, and don't start a moaning when you're blue. There's always someone worse off than you. Some bemoan their luck, grumble at their lot. Some are never satisfied with anything they've got. But no matter where you go, one thing you're sure to know, there's always someone worse off than you. Although the road is rough and things are pretty tough, there's many get it rougher and they kind of find it tougher, so be careful how you grouse about your lot. Just be thankful for the little you have got, and don't start a moaning when you're blue. There's always someone worse off than you. There's always someone worse off than you.